Okay, right, you've seen the side and freshen things up a little bit.
Wine Reid on the overlapping run. He's made a good move into the box, finds Cornish.
Oh, the has that not gone in?
Finds Cornish. Oh, it's a late one on PK, but Cornish crosses it in
We've
anyway.
got goals to back and no time to lag. Up the tags.
All right, guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another #United game. It's our second game of the season. Make sure you've watched our first match. If you haven't already, you can see the highlights on the channel. There's a spoiler alert coming in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. We drew our opening game. Can we make it a little bit better tonight and get our first win? We're playing another recently relegated National League South side. It's Concord Rangers. We're here at the Aspect Arena. They're also known as the Beach Boys because we're in Canvey Island in Essex, and they lost their opening game. They lost 3-0. They'll be looking to get their first point of the season. We want to get our first win. We're not expecting an easy game. We have actually played them in a couple friendlies before, and I think I'm right in saying we've beat them and drawn with them in our 2 friendlies against them previously. So it's a pretty good record, but it's not a competitive record. It doesn't count. Tonight really counts. They were founded in 1967, going up against #United, founded in 2016. Let's take a look at the team. Devs is sending out to try and get 3 points. In goal, James Philp keeps his place. In defence, Matt Waldridge starts at left back. He started at right back on the weekend and moved back to the left. Harry Haysom keeps his spot. Tom Anderson comes in for Greg Halford, who moves to the bench. Wine Reid moves to right back. He started at right midfield on the weekend. In midfield, Sam Cornish keeps his spot. The captain, Lewis Watson, returns for a start in place of Max Cornhill. PK stays in there as well. And then you have Sakasan keeping his place on the left wing. Toby starts, come off the bench to score a big goal on the weekend, so he's been rewarded with a place in the starting 11. And Alex Teniola is in from the start tonight. Sudi Zudu picked up an injury of the weekend, but Teniola looking to make the spot his own. On the bench, that leaves Nathan Smith, Max Cornhill, Misha Jamaili, Greg Halford and Farai Singano. Up the tags.
Okay, right, you've seen the side and freshen things up a little bit. I said it Saturday, I meant it. We're going to need the squad, and that's the idea of tonight and the changes. None of it's performance related. It is about what the opposition bring as well, and what we think's best for tonight. What we know about them is that they're quite vulnerable at the moment, but their first home game under a new manager, they're going to bring all the enthusiasm. And what I'd say about this football club is this football club we've kind of come up against quite a number, and not a lot of you would have done. Some of you have played for them over the years, and they've come out of a period of spending over a decade in the league above this, which, you know, is quite a phenomenal achievement, bearing in mind they were in the Essex Senior League when they started that kind of journey. So I've got nothing but respect and admiration for the way this football club gets results when they're not expected to. And after getting beat Saturday, they will find an energy and a commitment and a desire to make tonight a real difficult game. Now, we were good Saturday, but that's absolutely that's no good to us if we're not going to follow it up tonight in terms of the intensity of our play, the pace of our play, but also the quality and, you know, the decision making when we get up and around the final third. Yeah, and it's just taking it on from Saturday, getting 3 points on the board.
And we are underway tonight, Tuesday night, under the lights here in Canvey Island for our second league game of 42 in this Isthmian Premier season against Concord Rangers in the blue and yellow. They're playing the same colours as the tags. We're in the away pink and black. Let's go. Cornish does well. Gets it to Sak, who's occupying a central position for now. Finds Toby on the right, getting a start today. One of 4 changes to the starting lineup. Wine Reid on the overlapping run. He's made a good move into the box, finds Cornish, who has the shot, and it wouldn't have been that different to the goal he scored in the friendly against Walton and Hersham, Stampy, if it had gone in.
Yeah, pitch looks deceptively dry, but the sprinklers have been on, I can confirm, which is why you're seeing the ball skid a little bit on the surface. As you can see there, it's thrown down the line. Lou Watson.
Oh
my gosh, keeper's had a
there.
shocker.
And who got the final touch on that? What was the keeper doing? Did he not pick it up? Sak finds Cornish, or actually PK lets it go to Cornish. That's beautiful.
Lovely.
Maybe just a simple pass now to keep it cooking. Here we go. Here's Sakasan. Very decent debut for us on the weekend. Set up the first goal. Waldridge lifting this one over to Reid and completing the switch. Toby looking for Reid on the overlap. Gets the throw in.
The awareness there, the little dummy. I'm
Beautiful.
a fan of that, I'll be honest.
Those boys are getting synchronicity in the midfield already. Tom Anderson lifting one in. Saks at the back post. It's going to be a corner. all any team will ever ask for a player, even if they don't rate themselves at heading, is that you try. You try and contest it. That's exactly what Sack's done there. And we know what he can do from corners. Let's see if he does it here. Dropping towards the back post. Haysom got ahead to it. It was Lewis Watson, actually, that did it. They look very similar right now. Reed, can you find Waldridge? Look at the positions he occupies from left back. He's really like the inverted Trent. Great feet from PK. Still PK here. Got a bit of room now. Finds Cornish. Oh, it's a late one on PK, but Cornish crosses it in anyway. Oh! Sammy Cornish. He's not celebrating it because I don't think he meant it. But all goals are made equal, Stampy, and it's 1-0 to the Tags.
That celebration was cold as well. He literally just stood dead still. I don't think he could quite believe that it went in. But you have to say it's excellent work from PK on that right-hand side. The dummy to beat his man. Then to drive forwards, he got fouled off the ball, but the play continued. And Sam Cornish straight into the top bins. We take it.
PK, well done.
It's going to come forward here from the goalkeeper on the free kick. Big kick towards Q. Tomo beats him in the air. PK to Cornish. Cornish looking early.
As well.
Sack could get on this. Igor heads it, but Sack will pick this up.
Sack.
Can he get a shot off? Oh, he does shoot, and it's inches wide. And hashtag looking good tonight.
I tell you what, Spen. What's the word? The reaction time. I'm really rating it. He looked up quickly, saw he had time and space for a shot. He just went for it on the volley. The intuition. I like that. I like that a lot from Sack.
Plays to Teniola. Can he just do some classic hold-up play? It's a physical one
PK.
today. No foul, though, says the ref.
Nice.
Cornish gets it back. Lifts it towards Toby on the right side. He's got some space here, but it's a bit wide. So he might have to look to cross or play someone else in. Cornish wants it on the edge if he can see him. Still Toby. Lifts it into 18! Oh, what a save! What a save. You have to say from Jones. Another chance, though. Oh, it's rattled the crossbar. And 18 could have had 2 in 2 seconds.
Oh, my gosh. What a play. That was unreal work from Toby down the line. I honestly thought he was going to come inside that time, but he took his man line, stuck with his guns, just flicked it into the box. 18 with the header, great save, and then he gets a second bite of the cherry, and it whacks the crossbar so hard, it shakes the entire goal.
Keeper saved him on the first one. The bar saved him on the second one.
How the f*** has that not gone in? Oh my God.
Cornish to PK. Can PK get forward now? The man behind him shouldn't catch him. There's a great switch on for Sack if he can see it, but there's a few players around him. He goes to Toby. Lewis Watson's making a late run. Toby lifts it into the box. Keeper punches. Comes back to PK on the left foot. Not his strongest foot, unfortunately. Toby's going to press. Not the best pass. We'll have that. Clumsy pass from White. Comes straight to Sack. Oh, bit of a late challenge. It's still Sack on the ball, though. Can he get a shot off? And you know what? We said the keeper looked a bit of a question mark at first, but he's made 2 strong saves.
Lapse of concentration there from the Concord defence, but Sack with the little bridge move. He let his man dive in, went round him. I thought he'd actually lost control of the ball, but he got it back. He faced up his man, shifted it to one side, and almost placed it in that bottom right-hand corner. That would have been a lovely goal.
Yes, we're 1-0 up, but we need to make this count. Need to increase this lead. Cornish gets the corner short from Sack.
It might happen here.
Burst past Albon. Lifts it into the back post. Oh, there's a queue of them lining up. There was Harry, there was Lewis Watson. I think Tomo was in there. Haysom does well just to send that one forward. Toby takes it with the shoulder. 2 of them in the end have to team up to get it off him. Here's the substitute, Day. Dispossessed. PK to Toby, to Sack, to 18, he's offside. And he puts it wide anyway, but it wouldn't have counted if he had found the back of the net. Philp sends this forward. He's going to drop in front of White. Teniola gets a touch to it. Oh, it's just that simple. 80 makes it 2-0. He gets his goal, comes straight through from the keeper, and it's Teniola time once again.
What time is it? What time is it? It's Teniola time. And that is what persistence gets you. For the last 2 games, he's come so close, and finally he gets his reward. He opens his account for the 23-24 season. Got there before the keeper, slotted it into the back of the net. Lovely, lovely stuff. And you have to say, Spen, we deserve that second goal.
Reed, PK looking for the link up, bit casual, giving it straight to Albon. Good tracking back from PK. Ref's going to give a free kick for that one, and maybe a yellow card for PK in the process. Maybe a bit of frustration there for PK coming through after losing the ball. Picking it up here. Gives it to Toby. Toby looking for a low pass into Sack. He's onside. Gets it over to Lewis Watson via a defender who may have been hurt in the process. Pass to AT was a bit short. Sack's gone in a bit late there. Don't want a repeat of what happened to him in the last friendly. He's going to get a yellow this time, luckily. Maybe just need to calm things down a little bit. That's 2 yellows we picked up in short succession. Throwing down the line. And that's half time. 2-0 to the Tags. Fantastic first half display. Really no cause for complaint from Hashtag, apart from maybe that we haven't scored more. Hopefully more of the same in the second half.
I'm going to nitpick, and the reason I'm nitpicking, you're going to feel like I'm nitpicking, is because you've been really good. And really the only injustice, criticism, whatever way you look at it, is that we're not at least 4 up at the moment. I mean, my eyes are shot to pieces and the lighting ain't great for me, but what I can see is that we're tearing them to shreds down the left-hand side. And there's definitely opportunity for it to happen down the right-hand side as well. But I think the one on the right wants to defend even less than the one on the left.
I've been sitting on the left-hand side and you could have a field day out there. If it continues like it is and we keep making them runs, we'll get in all day long because their midfield doesn't want to track. The start to this, if we go and do it how we started that half with real pressure, real intensity, like you said, it'll be an easy night. Dodgy scoreline, by not putting chances away or not keeping making some great saves, it's made it that awkward scoreline. But you've been fantastic. Go and do it again.
And we're underway here for the second half. Concord start things off, and they've got a big 45 minutes ahead of them if they're going to avoid back-to-back losses at the start of their campaign in the Isthmian Premier Division. Former National League South side, of course, but it's Hashtag who are in the ascendancy. White on the ball. Plays it to Bonnet Johnson, who goes over to the left-back Hudson. Looking for the 1-2, goes back to the midfielder instead. Good touch from Wire. Now Cornish can turn.
Shift out the feet is so fast.
Fantastic from Sammy Cornish. Now Toby running down the right side where we love to see him. What can he do?
Do him.
Does he look to cross? Puts it across. Ooh. And it's a little bit too high. 2 substitutions done for Concord then.
Throw on now, drop to the edge of the box.
It's coming
That's
to the box.
Great pass,
Chance!
you have to say.
And out of nowhere, they're back in the game. And it's literally their first shot of the game, is it not?
I believe so.
I can't remember Phil making a save.
Yeah, it all just happened so fast there. It came from the throw and there was a little... they just got first to that ball each time and just cut us open there. And it goes to show, even though as dominant as we've been, these guys will not go down without a fight. So, you know, it's still not level. It's not a level playing field yet. We've still got a 1-goal advantage. But I think we just need to put our foot on the gas just that little bit harder now and just get a third.
Cornish just holding on to this ball in these areas so
Cornish, lovely.
Eloquently.
So smart, man. So smart. Like, there was nowhere for him to go, so he just kicked it against the defender. Well, it's a throw.
Cornish gets it.
Cross it.
Oh, is he having another one? Oh!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Right. That one was deliberate. I think he has actually gone for goal on that occasion. Nearly repeated it from the first half, but the keeper, we're going to have to go back to doubting him again because he makes great saves, but he's got butter all over his gloves. Okay. Corner. Sakastan's going to take it. Okay, for Haysom, I think AT got the final touch. And
someone went for a bicycle kick attempt in there. I'm not sure.
What's happened here? Red card.
Red card.
For who?
Who's that?
For who? I saw them.
Well, I see Harry Haysom on the floor.
Is it not Luke Igger again, is it? It's him again.
No way.
It's Luke Igger who got sent off against us for Witham last season. And he's got another red here. And he's got a long walk back to the changing rooms.
I tell you what, he must really hate Hashtag, you know. Because, boy,
2
red cards.
Red cards in as many games.
That's crazy.
Ball weren't in play when it happened, was it?
No.
Oh, otherwise it'd been a penalty.
Need this third goal though, Stampy, because football's a funny old game.
Yeah. I think we get the third and the game is wrapped up. It will just be a case of seeing it out, but it's not as simple as it sounds.
Handball by Concord, Hashtag with a free kick. Haysom playing it, looking for Toby. He might get there. Fullback was sleeping! And what a goal on the volley from Toby Aroma-Laron. 2 for the season already. Haysom picking him out.
With the knee slide. Harry Haysom, take a bow, by the way, because that left-footed strum was absolutely unbelievable. And Toby, we were saying earlier, he's looking a little bit tired. He's been injured, but he was on it. Volley as well, by the way, side foot.
When Toby does things one touch, there's not many that can do what he can do. His first touch is always great. His volleys, he's scored some great volleys for us. You know, he's got that technique on the first time.
Yeah.
Saw him score a great one in that 7-a-side tournament we did as well. Do you remember that?
True.
He loves a volley, does Toby, and what a pick out from Harry Haysom.
I thought it looked a punt. I did, off his foot. I thought, what are you doing, H? I didn't even see Tobes come nowhere.
Ball down the line here for Q. Gets
ball.
it in.
Great
Headed
flick.
away as far as White, the centre back, and Philp
save.
parries it. Again, one of the better chances for Concord, and they're doing it with 10 men. Matty Waldridge finds Sam Cornish here. He's got PK with him. Goes to Toby, takes a touch. Back to Sam. Does he shoot? Does he fancy it?
There you are.
Goes to PK instead. PK to Reed. Reed looking for Toby. Toby trying to muscle his way through. Comes back to PK. Still
You got a
PK
lefty,
here.
You got a lefty. Have you got a lefty?
AT. Waldridge to Sack. Hashtag keeping the ball the way you'd expect them to. Sack with the ball in. Looking for Toby! Could have been a second of the game from Toby. Teniola gives chase now to the captain. Sims. Mish has snuffed out danger here. He's picked it off a poor keeper's clearance. Does he want to shoot? He does. Maybe trying to steal the headlines as a substitute there because there might have been a pass on. But he gets it back. It's good a reading of the play to intercept it in the first place. Waldridge, he might have a shot. Goes to Sack. He's asked a lot of him. Sack on the left foot.
Oh,
not a bad
lefty.
ball. Cornish checks his shoulder. He's got Wine on the inside.
Ooh.
Cornish could go on his own.
Ooh.
It was on target. It was going in, but White blocks it. Cornish with a switch.
My gosh. He doesn't, Sam doesn't even try. He just swings his foot at it and he just goes miles.
Teniola laying it back to Sack. Can he get the pass off? Is Wine calling it on the right? Lewis Watson done his defensive job very well. Waldridge, what's he thinking? PK in the overlap. Left-footed cross. Oh, it's beautiful. It's a debut goal for Misha Jamaili. Remember the name.
Yeah. Golf swing, yeah?
Several like that.
Okay, Mish. Wow. You have to say it again. Great. It's the finish is the beautiful thing to top it all off, right? But it's the play. It's all about the play. Down the left-hand side, and that cross as well. So hard to deal with. But to be fair to Mish, to meet it at that speed, get it goal-bound, keep it on target, keep it low, and out of the keeper's reach, he's done so well. So well. He's just come on the pitch.
Oh, he's on
See
a
what
yellow.
I'm
He's got to be
saying? There we
careful, this
go.
lad. PK gets it. Matty Waldridge getting forward. Hashtag absolutely loving life right here.
The pace.
Waldridge wants a shot.
Go
Hits
on,
it.
Matty.
Forces the save to Waldridge.
Come on, him. Let's get another one.
Sack.
Let's
Got
get
Matty as an
another one.
option. Matty's going to go in the overlap, try and take someone away.
Have a shot.
Sack's going to shoot. Off target and out the stadium. No, it's not. It stayed in.
Just about.
Waldridge to Sam. Needs to deal with this. Oh, it's just beautiful. Lovely from Haysom. Finds Reed.
Go on then, look.
Can you get it in back post? Cornell wants
Cornell
it.
wants it, back stick.
Oh, it's a low one instead to Teniola, looking for his second of the game. Goes to Waldridge. Back to AT.
Just all
Lifted
on the
in by
same
Sack.
page.
Reed's there. Intercepted by the Concord player. Oh, touch.
Good pass.
And the substitute gets a shot off. Wide of the goal.
Good to have you back, buddy. Yeah,
Good to be back.
enjoy. Keep things simple. See the game out.
And this is a great moment. We're going to see the return of Farais Ngannou. Last played for us in the Essex Senior League, believe it or not, competitively. Obviously, he's played for Whittam a little bit since then, last year in Step 4, but making his debut at Step 3 for Tom Anderson after a long injury absence. He's back. Comes to Stewart. White. Some good football from Concord, to be fair. Oh, they've got it through here.
Good block
Deflected.
again, Haysom, well done.
Watson taking a chest down there. Composure. AT, how's your
Keeper's
energy?
coming out, keeper's coming
Keeper's
out.
come. Oh, wow. Did
Check
AT
him
touch
out.
that? He's giving it to Sack. Big challenge for Modeste.
Keeper took out his own player there.
Hudson coming in from left back. Not long left. Ref checks his watch. Could be the final attack here. Waldridge could hook it up. Not that we're in any rush. Cornhill to Watson. And that's the final whistle. And it's our first win at step 3. It only took 2 games to get there. No defeats in the opening 2, despite playing 2 recently relegated National League South sides. And despite it being Concord, the opposition today, it's hashtag that are flying high with 3 points. Stampy, what do you make of it?
That's what you get for taking our team colours, yellow and blue. Yeah, have that. Great game from the boys. I have to say, I did not expect us to come flying at them the way we did. We were playing with so much confidence. It was such a good game to watch. And it's just a reminder for you guys. You guys need to get down and watch some of these games in person, because some of the football on display is an absolute joke. As for the UFL Player of the Match spend, I have to go with Mr. Sam Cornish. I have to shout out also PK as well in that midfield, Tom Anderson in the defence, Haysom, so many boys to shout out. But he didn't get it last game on a technicality, but this game, I have to give it to Sam Cornish. Fair play to you, man.
Yeah,
absolute
fast.
Composure on toast.
Fast becoming a fan favourite. Shout out to Lewis Watson as well, the returning captain, who was very hard work in the middle of the park. A big win for the Tags. Love to see it. You can see the league table now. 4 points from 2 games is not bad. We've got a nice trip down to Bognor Regis away. Longest possible away trip we could do all season. 93 miles down the coast on Saturday. If we can make it a win there, 7 points from 3 games, that would be absolutely stupendous. Drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed it. Head over to the Extra channel to watch the post-match team talk and lots of other great content. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, up the Tags.